Hi guys, Kip's here. The postman's been this morning and there's a little package for me with some braided brake lines. So I've ordered these front brake lines, all in black for the stealth look, because I was getting a slightly spongy feeling from my brakes in the last track day. So I'm gonna give these a go, try and get these fitted today, and hopefully it won't be too difficult a process. And here we go. From factory, Suzuki has fitted over the mudguard setup, as they call it, whereas I've gone for a race setup, which is 2 equal length pipes. This is supposed to be a little bit easier to fit, and all I need to do now is just run one hose down and make sure it's approximately the right length, just to make sure I got the right kit. Before I take it apart, I'm just going to take a few quick photographs so you can see the angle of the hoses, how it originally was from new. First thing I'm going to do, rather than undo the banjo and let all the brake fluid run down here, I'm going to do the nipple and try and suck out as much as I can from the top of the system down. Because I've only got 2 hands, I'm going to try and bodge this on here. There's a couple of zip ties that act as a third hand. Bear with me. May work or may not. Okay, let's try that again. So you can just about hear the air coming through the master cylinder reservoir at the top. Hopefully it means our brake line's clear. There we go. Okay, so to the side. Just getting the rubber cap off now. Get the spanner. There we go. I'm pretty sure we'll see the pot filling up now. If it's all good, come on in. Doesn't seem to be a lot of fluid coming through. Maybe that's all it is. I don't know. Surely more than that in the system, but time will tell. Because we have to crack off the banjo bolts now, and then probably make a little bit of a mess. I'm gonna try and get some kitchen roll and wipe everything down as soon as it comes off. Okay. All right, let's crack these banjo bolts. Hopefully it'll just catch 1 or 2 drips, and hopefully that'll be everything that will come out. Okay, nothing else has come out of there, so maybe we have sucked it all up. Just making a mental note of where the washers are in relation to the caliper. So I think what I might do is zip tie this all together, but if I ever need to put the standard lines back on. Yeah, not a single drip then, that's good. The last job is going to be to undo the top banjo bolt on the master cylinder, which is, oh, excuse me, right here. I'll probably turn the camera off because it'll be a bit difficult to film and get in with a spanner. Okay. Right, so in order to get the brake line down from the top, if you look at the fork leg, I just got to get on to this P-clip. Just you'll see it over there. You see the bolt, I think it's a 7-8mm bolt. I'm just going to get that removed, and then that'll be the whole hose assembly off. Okay, so now the old assembly is removed. There was an 8mm bolt after. Just trying to make sure you get all your washers and bolts and keep them together in case ever needs to go back on. It was handy for spares because you never know what happens. Right, I'm going to put this away safely and then start to lay out the new ones. Just going to have a quick look at the quality of these. They look really nice actually. You can see the clips out braided hose underneath the rubber. And this will stop them causing any damage and be able to move around. Okay, let's get them on. Right, because the hose that I'm fitting on the race type one, there's a split in the hose where it used to be over the mudguard, now it's going to be split at the very top. So this is going to be slightly different. Two of the bends in these the hoses are slightly tighter than the bottom two. It's a bit of a less of an angle, if you can see there. So I'm hoping this is the right way around. It doesn't say in the instructions, but I'm just going to wing it and just do a trial run. It's a little bit fiddly, but I seem to have lined these up okay. So they're only finger tight at the moment, just doing a dry run. So run the lines down. The lines are all loose, as I said, at the moment. I'll fit some sort of bracketry later on. Okay, one thing I found, once I fit in this hose, it's nice and true over there, no pressure on it at all. As soon as I use this clip, it's got a lot of pressure and starting to bend a bit, and to be honest, I know it's aesthetically more pleasing in the clip, but I think I'm going to keep it here and put some sort of zip tie around it to take the pressure off, because it's all about performance, isn't it really, and safety. What I did end up doing, I straightened the bracket a little bit and then put a zip tie on it so it keeps it away from the mudguard. And I put the original bracket back in. I know it's not quite straight, but that's the way it sort of fell to protect it. And the cables are not chaffing on anything now. Hope I focus. Only thing, I don't know if a tiny bit of plastic here. I don't know if I need to dress in. What I'll do, I'll get it bled and I'll have a little trial and see where it goes. So here comes the fun bit, the bleeding. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and suck some fluid through with the tool, the vacuum pump, and hopefully that should get the ball rolling. Okay, so I just did a quick bleed on both sides. Used about this much fluid, which was 1.5 reservoirs at the top, so just chopped it back up. As you can see, the lever is a lot of air still in the system, but there is some sort of bite there now. I can't quite compress it. So I'm just going to give this one a quick bleed as well. Just give the top of the brake master cylinder a bleed in the nipple, as I said. It's still, let's have a little look. We've definitely got more lever there now. It's still a little tiny bit spongy. So what I'm just going to do both calipers again, just because. A lot of people do complain about these standard master cylinders being a bit of poor quality. This one is missing. We'll see what we can do now. I'm going to get as good as I can get it, and I have to try it on the road. Last time I did it, it didn't feel like great in the garage, but as soon as I put it on the road, it was much better than before. I decided to give the zip tie method a bit of a bash, where you zip tie this with a little bit of pressure on it and leave it for a few hours, and also go around the calipers, I gave them a little knock with a screwdriver and the line, so hopefully any small air bubbles may raise to the top. I then did another quick bleed of the master cylinder, and I think I'm happy with that. So my conclusion, I would say with looks, they definitely look better. And after various bleeds, the lever is definitely better. So that can only be better on the road. But generally, I'd say I'm quite happy with the lines for the price. It's definitely going to be giving me a bit more confidence. And the other brake lines were from 2013, so they're 10-year-old now. So new ones have got to be an improvement. And the fluid's new as well, obviously. So happy days, thanks for watching.